got it?
Mm.
All right.
You want your copy?
Yes, please. All right, there I is. We are live. We got two folks in the house. Who's going to be first today? Who's on first? Thank you, dear. Jess! Hello, my girlfriend from Brazil. How are you, sweetheart? How is the weather down? Hello, Joyce or Hunter. You missed me. Oh, that's so sweet. You are such a sweetheart, aren't you? Well, we missed you too, sweetheart. We always miss all of our special friends on YouTube. That is so cool. That touched my heart, dear. Is this Joyce or Hunter? How have you been, Jess? How's the weather? Is it still warm? You guys are in summer now, right? Oh, what'd you do? Did you run your phone dead again, Hunter? So how's your weather, Jess? And what are you doing? I haven't talked to you in a while. Uh, what are you doing in lovely Brazil? Man, I want to come down there and visit that place. So beautiful. Holy smokes, 19 people. Man, you guys are 30. You guys are rocking. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining our channel tonight. Happy Monday. Please consider liking and subscribing. You are always welcome, Jess. How's everybody doing today? Wow, we haven't had this many folks on here in a while. 32. Man, you guys are rocking today. How's everybody's first day back at work or back at school? Happy Monday. Hello, Night's Watch. It is Happy Monday for most of us. I know most of us are back at work today. The younger folks are back in school. How was everybody's day? I was missing your live. Well, guess what, Jess? Miss no more. We hadn't seen you in a while. A few of the guys had asked about you. Hello from Seoul. Hello, Ji Hyung. Ji Hyung Yu. Hello, Seoul. We want to come and visit you hopefully this year. They just invented a cure for baldness. It's called a time machine. You know what, Mediterranean? Where can I get one? Darwin, you will never walk alone, baby. Everybody sees those colors and they know. My English friends, I want one of those machines, Mediterranean. Hello from Seoul, Ji Hyung. That is so cool. We're moving to Asia probably next month. Winchester Super X. How are you guys doing today? We are doing wonderful. And we wish and hope everyone is doing the same. From Austria, right, Winchester? Man, I'll bet it's beautiful there right now. Hell yeah. Are you originally from Austria? Or did you move there from another country? Man, I just love all those beautiful little... Born and raised, wow. And your English is so good. So I'm assuming you're well educated. Isn't it though, Jess? Austrian. And he speaks very good English. And what is your language, Winchester? I know it's kind of like got a German tone to it. Oh my God. Play Fort. Well, now we're back down to 14. I gotta go play Fortnite with my friend Tyru. We'll go play Fortnite, buddy. I'd like to call it Mountain German. Yeah. I thought it kind of had a German tone to it. But what is your main language? Oh, Tyrone. In Austria. Is it Austrian? I know it's got kind of a German sound to it. Austrian German. Okay. Very nice. So your English is so good. Do you guys study that in school or did you study it in college? I remember one of our friends from Germany the other night said, Gute Nacht. I got one here already somewhere, baby. A new one.
Yeah, that's mine.
Oh, no, looky here. Brother Steve. Right off the bat. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Braided Grumpy Show. And while you're here, it's time for our host, Papa Smurf, to welcome you all to be his neighbor as SpongeBob. So ears at the ready. Let's go. Starting in elementary with English. Wow. I did not know they taught that in Austria. Leave a lot of like. Yes, you are so right, Jess. All right, Brother Steve, you are going to kick off right off the bat tonight, buddy. So, SpongeBob says, let's all join the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Oh, I've always wanted to live in the neighborhood with you. I've always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. So, let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Please won't you be my neighbor? Yay! And Krabby Patties. Oh, brother Steve. I mean, he is on the ball tonight. Everybody, won't you be my neighbor? Thank you, Mortem. What wow, Jess? See, there's Steve and Jess talking. Move it about so it's not always the same time. You are so right. Welcome, welcome, Maya Scott. I don't have a college degree. I'm a certified HVAC technician. I did that most of my adult life, Winchester. And stainless steel pipe welder. Wow, I never did that. I earned more than some of those who actually went to university. That's a good thing. What is it, Jess? Oh my God. Joyce, thank you for the applause. I'm sorry if I get it wrong. That's all right, Hunter. Latecomers will miss tonight, Papa Smurf. You are so right, Brother Steve. What was I going to say? Yo, Vladimir Zersky is here. Hello, Vlad. I am happy today. You know why? No, why? Tell me, Vlad, why are you happy today? What is special about today, buddy? Yes, I did HVAC most of my adult life, Winchester. That is so cool. I never learned how to stainless steel pipe weld. I know they pay good. Oh, just kidding, because I saw you. Ha ha. Well, guess what? I'm happy today too because I see you. It's always good to see my friends from around the world, no matter where they come from or what walk of life they come from. We don't discriminate, we don't assimilate. We just like to get together a few times a week and share time with our friends, share stories, support one another. God will save USA. So will Bad Orange Man, Vlad. He's going to save us starting next week, Vlad. Yeah, you are so right, though, Steve. Latecomers are going to be pissed. Papa, I'm at work. Holy smoke, Steve. I'm at work till 1:30, but I'm listening in and will chip in when I can. So, butthole, be careful what you say. Oh, you got started already, Steve. Man, I love it. These are the days that I cherish with my friends and fellow buttholes. As a Russian, I love USA. People, not the country. I agree, Vlad. As an American, I love Russia. People, not the country. Man, I'm not missing being a plumber, to be honest. Some of the work was pretty dirty and straight up disgusting. You are so right. I prefer welding much more, and I've seen a lot of people do stainless welding, Winchester, and I think it's either MIG or TIG, and I know you got that little thing, and you gotta roll your hand as you go, and it's very important uh, because a lot of that stuff holds pressure, and you have to get it right. No Welsh butthole. No Welsh buttholes. It's a work of art. It most certainly is. I used to watch those guys sit there and do that stainless welding, and there's no room for error because they x-ray it, and if it's not right, it's no good. Hello, neighbor from Woo Woo Township. To all you buttholes, salutations and greetings. And hello, Steve, Mr. Butthole. As for Vlad, hello from Boston with love. Tig, okay. I knew it was one or the other, Winchester. I just couldn't remember. And that's with argon gas, right, Winchester? If I'm not mistaken. I know it has to be an inert gas because you don't want any oxygen in there. How did you spend the end of the year? You didn't watch our live, Jess? We just shot our bang bangs and did some fireworks. We did a live that night. Hello, Leanna. Okay, I thought so. Argon. I think you can also use another gas too, right, Winchester? I can't remember. D, you're so kind. He is, isn't he? Hello to everyone. 21 folks. You guys, it's amazing. On Sunday, we don't get that many people. See, D and Jess. You can mix argon and helium for aluminum. Okay. I remembered they do some mixes for something, but I did not know it was for aluminum. Hello, Al Shami. Yeah, aluminum, you're right. We call it mumalum as a joke. Mumalum or aluminium. Because some people can't pronounce aluminum, so we call it mumalum. My bad, senior butthole. Is that senior or senior? Must be senior, because if it was senior, it would be different. Butthole, it's not Sunday, it's Monday. What'd I say? Did I say Sunday? Oh, I was talking about yesterday. Sunday, you would think more people would come on because they're not at work. Hello, Mrs. Grumpy Grump. Phil, doing this kind of live streams when LA is burning is somehow weird or disrespectful. What do you think? I disagree with you, Phil, but I can understand how some might feel that way. That's the good thing about us coming on here and interacting with people, because maybe some people need support. Maybe they need a laugh. We don't come on here to be weird or disrespectful, but we're trying to build a community here to spread love and friendship. And there's never any time when that's not needed. Even in a moment such as this, when so many people are suffering. So I disagree with you, Phil, but because we live in America, brother, I support Your right to disagree. I did say so. I did not. D, what I tell you about uh, Humor and Steve? You never made it clear, butthole. Thanks, D. At least someone is listening. Woo! Boy, I love it. Old Steve don't let me get away with shit. Where is a warm kiss from Brazil? Jess will give it to you now. She's a sweetie. You are so right, Al. Don't worry about LA. Gaza is burning for a year. That is true. That's kind of you. Well, that's what we're about, Phil. We don't try to disrespect folks, but sometimes people need an uplift or a calming voice or a friend to confide in. You're right, D. God bless you back, Phil. I'm glad you understand my explanation. We understand that these are hard times, but there's a lot of people going through hard times and much worse. You're a real man, Braided. Thank you. I hope so after 62 years. Very hot, D says. Very, very hot. How far did you say you live from the beach, D? Or Jess? Alex, my brother, how are you? Hello to everyone, our extended family. Hope all is well with everyone, and also to you, brother Alex. Yes, Al Shami, 62. I am not lying. My birthday is in March. You were so kind to call me a liar. But I have to say, I will be 62 in 2 months. I totally agree with you. You are a good person. Thank you, Phil. That is very kind of you to say. And I know a lot of folks, they're probably too busy with things going on in their lives in California. My sister lives in California, Phil. She lives in between Irvine and San Diego. I can't remember the name of it. So, we wish all those folks the best. God bless. God bless to you too, Al. I don't know what your first name is, but we'll call you Al for now. Steve, what is up, brother, from another mother? I am glad to hear that you're okay today, Alex, especially with the last few days, things that have gone on. I'm good too. I pray for these brothers and sisters in California, but with California on fire, I've never seen so many actors coming forward expressing, come together and save California. Well, there's nothing we can really do. The sad part is California, the politicians there didn't save the Californians. They didn't have the water to possibly fight the fires, to help people. That's the sad part of this whole thing, Phil and everyone. And it gets a little cool at night. It's hot during the day, yes. Did you say how far you are from the beach, Jess? I hope you're close. Please forgive my silly comment. Already done, brother. I can understand why you might say such a thing, and you were entitled to your comment. That's why we're Americans, right? We can agree or we can agree to disagree. I don't fault you for your thoughts and actions, and I would ask you to do the same for me. More cleansing than anything else. Weird. Wow. I am shocked, Alex. I really am. I know it would have been hard on me. My day was going good until this butthole showed up. Oh, I love that Welsh butthole. Tropical climate. We're going to find out soon, Jess. You know, we're moving to the Philippines in a month. Is Jeff on the Smurf channel? I don't know if she'd like that, D. You know, you guys get pretty crazy in there. I mean, you can always ask. Absolutely correct. Well said, Scott. Yeah, I don't know how well said it was, but man, that would have been tough on me, brother. I'm so happy that you weathered the storm and you come out on the other side unscathed. Brady, can you please tell me in 1 minute how to spot someone who envies you? Boy, I'm going to tell you, Al, that's tough. Because usually, and it depends on what kind of envy it is, they'll envy you in secret. So it's really hard. Usually, you have to catch someone who envies you because they're not, what's the word? They're not sincere. Most people who envy you, they need to have a better view of themselves and their own self-worth. My dude, boom. Wish you a nice day. See you soon. Same to you, brother Phil. You never said where you're from, but I hope you have a wonderful day. And I wish all the peace and comfort to the folks out west. You know, there's only so much people can do. And the sad thing is, people of California, their government let them down. And that's the bottom line. It's sad. But until they start holding people accountable for their efforts or lack thereof, nothing's going to change. D says, you're right. We be bugging a bunch of buttholes, talking crazy, and eating Pop-Tarts and farting. Exactly. I don't know if she'd want to be a part of the boys club or not. Thank you, Sir Grumpy. Thank you, Al Shami. It's hard usually to find out when somebody envies you until it's too late because they'll smile in your face and talk trash about you behind your back because they're jealous. Usually people who are envious are jealous. But instead of envying someone, you need to prop yourself up. And instead of envying others, make your life better. You are so welcome, Al. Peace, love, and hair grease, Phil. There you go, Phil. Jess, would you like to join us on the Smurf channel? There you go. Plain and simple, D. I mean, Hello, Brother Paul. Sisters Paula, Polly, and Lizzie. Hello this evening. It is midnight in Scotland. So, Grumpy, I'm going to school for oil burner. I didn't know you have HVAC in your background. Most assuredly, brother, but I don't know what oil burner is. I've never heard of that. Like we do with Papa Smurf, we smile at him, but talk behind his back. Oh, that's why I love you, Steve. If you talk to my front or to my back, I don't care. You can stab me in the back anytime, brother. I'm your man. Does someone who is jealous of you treat you like shit and ghost you? Definitely. Definitely, Al. Where are you from, by the way, Al? Uh, sometimes they treat you like shit, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're phony and they'll treat you nice to your face, but treat you like shit to your back. You know, they'll talk crap about you to your friends. Oh, he thinks he's all that. Oh, okay. Oil burner is fixing water heater and AC air conditioning. I've never heard of that. Obviously, water heater, yeah. Because a lot of you guys use steam up north for heat, don't you? Uh, the old school stuff with oil fired burners, right? Have you ever been caught wearing stockings and suspenders? Yes or no, Scotty? I think somebody asked me this yesterday. I don't believe so. And yes, it was a very good hiding place. We try with Papa Smurf, but he just comes back. Hey, I'm a glutton. I am one of probably the last gluttons in this world, Steve. I will take it on the chin and come back smiling. Man, you look wise as AF. Thank you, Hottie. I think looks can be deceiving. You know the old story about, I thought you were ignorant, but then you opened your mouth and erased all doubt. That's me. That beard thingy, though. What's up, Hottie? Automatically held for review. Hidden by Steve. Okay. Sexy? Okay. Paul, I haven't. What did Paul say? I missed it. Oh, see, Steve hasn't. I'm good at hiding, Paul. We old school up here in woo woo Boston. I thought so. A lot of the North, not just woo woo. A lot of places up there use oil fired heaters. That's why your heating bills are so damn expensive. I once had stockings on with suspenders. It was a good night. I bet it felt smooth and supple against your skin, right, Alex? D, I would like. Do you have WhatsApp, Jess? I'm sure you take it more than just on the chin, Papa. Hey, that's our secret, Steve. Hottie says the beard thingy looks cool and bizarre. Well, thank you, Hottie. I appreciate uh, the good thought as well as the bad. Big back. What is that, Mr. Hare? Big back. That'll be great, Jess. On that channel, we can send pictures. Back shots? What's that, Luca? Back shots. NHA, you were losing me. NHA is Filipino rice, right? No, that's not NHA. What is that? Shoot, I can't remember what they call it now. Baby, what do they call the Filipino rice that nobody likes? All right, let's see. Damn SpongeBob, you talking dirty. Ha ha. Hey, Mr. and Miss. Hey, Chris, we missed you yesterday, buddy. Back at you, Jess. We got a held message. Okay. Yeah, Luca, you're going to have to be a little more uh, clear, buddy. YouTube doesn't like that. Yo, Chris. Yes, Chris is in the house. It's sexual grumps, of course. Hi, Paul and family. Did, did I ask you already, Jess? Do you have WhatsApp? Back shots. Ah, sexual. Okay. I missed that one as usual. I'm a little dense sometimes, guys. Chris is. I'm a bit upset today. Why, brother? What happened today? Did you have a bad day, brother? Jess, with love from Brazil. Yes. Jess is a real sweetheart. Ooh, I got to look that up. Powerball player in Georgia scores big. Norwich FC lost 4-0 to Brighton and Hove Albion. Is Norwich your team, Chris? Holla at us, Chris. D said, Jess said, D, thanks, my friend. If you would like to join our side channel, Jess, and you have WhatsApp, you can send me an email at braidedgrumpy@gmail.com and send me your WhatsApp number, and I will add you to our group if you would like. Norwich is your team. Okay, I thought you liked Newcastle, Chris. No worries. Mi amor, Jess. Oh, mi amor. Does Jess speak Spanish though, or is it the same? You know, Brazil is Portuguese. Chris, you never thought you would beat them, did you? Brighton or Premier? See, now that's a good question, Chris. A channel group would be nice. Okay. Send me an email at braidedgrumpy@gmail.com and give me your WhatsApp number, and I would be happy to add you to the group, sister, if you would like. And Steve says, or Chris says, Steve, Norwich is Sky Championship. What is Sky Championship? Well, I'm sorry to hear about your team, Chris, but we all have to lose every once in a while, buddy. So just take the loss and move on. It's part of life, brother. None of us like to lose, but losing is how we deal with adversity, guys. Really? I don't know if Jess speaks Spanish. I am Portuguese. I don't think so. That's why when you said mi amor, yeah, You know that they speak Portuguese in Brazil, D. So you guys might be able to communicate. Grassy ass. That is just like what I like to do, to go out in the yard naked and have my wife grab me by the feet and drag me across the yard. I get a grassy ass. Norwich can't even beat the mighty Leeds. I'm a Giants fan, even worse. Boy, you ain't lying, Alex. What about what's the team in Maryland, D? I've always kind of liked them, even though Brazilian, if you speak Portuguese, I can understand Spanish, really. How many languages do you speak, Jess? Obviously, Brazil or Portuguese, Spanish, and English. Man, that's amazing. Ravens, that's it. Baltimore Ravens. I used to not like them because they snuck out of Indianapolis, I think, didn't they? Or no, I'm thinking about the Colts. Snuck out there and moved to Indianapolis. Miles says D's nuts. I wonder who that could be. I did upload my first YouTube video today, though. Tell me about it, Chris. That's freaking awesome. So you're going to start a channel? Was it a regular video? Was it a short? Nuts for everyone. That sounds awesome, D. So you're originally Portuguese. That is so cool. I'd love to visit Portugal. I know a lot of people are moving there. They say it's beautiful and cheap over there to live. Boom D. Sanders, soon going to be your quarterback. Which is that the son of Dion that you're talking about, D? What's his name? Darius or something? I don't remember. I know he played for Colorado. I think that's who you're talking about. I didn't know he was graduating. That sounds good, D. I want some nuts. Chris, you starting a Grumpy 2 channel? No, I think he's got better taste than that, D. What's the name of your channel, Chris? For one thing, so I can subscribe. Currently, I only speak Portuguese. I'm still learning English. Well, good for you. I can't speak hardly any Portuguese. I learned Japanese when I lived there. I'm still learning English. It looks like you're doing a very good job, Jess. Oh, smoked. 50 minutes long. It's a view from the front top deck of a double-decker bus going through English countryside from Norwich to Halesworth. Good for you, Chris. I am speaking of Sanders. Okay. Darius, I think, isn't it? Jess, I'll help you learn English. There you go. He says, I'm there for you, even though he used the wrong word. To be honest, butthole, you can hardly speak American. Oh, no! Steve done cut me to the quick again. Holy smokes. One of these days, Alice, to the moon. I love it, Steve. Ahoy! Brother Joe, the most difficult language for me is English. You guys speak so fast. I'm sorry, Jess. English is one of the hardest to learn? I guess because of all of our euphemisms and our sarcasm, Joe. I think it's hard because we got so many different words that mean, yeah, so many words that mean different things. Steve says, great to see you. Look out, Joe. You're fixing to get it. When Steve says something nice, he's fixing to put a whack on you. Yeah, the word yacked can confuse anybody. That's what I call it, yacked. Who in the hell come up with a word like that for yacht? Is that like Yahtzee? Hey, gummit. What is that? My channel? Chris J. Maddie 01. Can we show that? I don't know if we can or not. If everybody would like to go check out Chris's channel, it's at Chris J. Maddy 01. I'm going to try to remember to go to your channel, Chris, and give you a like and a subscribe. And I would recommend anyone else go to one of our brothers and let's help support them. Boy, that Jess is such a sweetie. She is from Brazil, Joe. My auto-correct. Yep, I hate it. Attila Rivera, what's up, brother? Much love back. Hola. Seja bem-vindo. Wow, but it left. Bruno Mars came to Brazil and even released a song in a somewhat confused Portuguese. LOL, I love it. Thumbs up, Attila. How are you today? Chris, I've subscribed, bro. There you go, Chris. You're already getting love, brother. I'll be filming it all live, mile for mile, minute for minute. I guess my only question would be, Chris, are you going to have Wi-Fi throughout your whole trip? You may just have to film videos and post them. When you're out in the countryside, I don't know if you're going to have Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi, no live. So you need to have a backup plan. I'm leaving, so see you soon. All right, Brother Paul, take care, buddy. We'll see you in a little while. This, Joe? Oh, you're from Brazil too, Attila. So is Jess. Where are you from in Brazil, Attila? I know your flag. Bem-vinda. Wow. Most of our local buses have Wi-Fi on board. Are you serious? Okay, make sure you got a backup plan just in case there's no Wi-Fi. You get out in the country like that, I don't know. I think it's going to be difficult. Most of the ones out in the country, you're probably just going to have to film and upload when you get to town. Thank you, Jess. Mail here from Sierra State. Seara, I think, maybe. Feliz por ter você aqui. Obrigado, Joe. Yes, that's what I intended to do. Okay, just make sure you got a backup plan, buddy. I don't want you to get out there and think you're going to be doing lives and all of a sudden you can't connect or you get dropped and you don't have a backup plan. So, do you speak Portuguese, Joe? I know you speak Spanish, and I guess they are similar. But let's type in English. Just came here to learn some English. There you go, Attila. Good for you. Poppy's traveling around UK, not America. We are more sophisticated than your oh, oh, the butthole's got jokes. Mohammed, hello, do you know how can I buy a work contract to USA? I'm from Morocco. I do not know that you can do that, Mohammed. Grumpy has a few bilingual folks here. You're right. Oh, first of all, hello, Mohammed. I don't know that you can buy one. Are you educated, and what is your trade? I do speak fluent French. I used to, Chris, but not anymore. Wow. Attila, SP. I don't know where SP is. Yeah, he does. Grumpy, I don't like to let everyone know what all I know. Well, that's a good thing because you know how some of the jealous haters are. English, okay. Yeah, I don't really know, Muhammad. I haven't heard that. The best thing to do is they want people with high educations. So get into a highly sought after education in Morocco and then just apply. Ah, Sao Paulo. Thank you, Attila. English, Spanish, Croatian, Portuguese, and French. How about that? Holy crap. I guess I'm the only dummy in the room. SP. All right. Now I know. I have a qualification car mechanic diploma and I'm 22. Wow. A young man, and you already have education and a career. I don't know how much need there is for a car mechanic here in America, though. Ain't asking, I'm telling. I love it. Joe, what is your nationality? He's a butthole, Jess. Or in this case, an American butthole. Kind of like Chris, only he's or Steve, he's a Welsh butthole. I've noticed everything I say to Chris, he never replies. Must be the Norwich and Leeds thing. He may not have his comments on, Steve. Just like me, I always forget to turn on all messages. Chris, did you see Steve talking to you? He probably doesn't have his messages turned on. He's jealous of our great Leeds United. Born and raised, living in Maryland, USA. Yes, Joe is a fart smeller. Just to let you know that there's a stall in the city center that specializes in Thai and yes, chicken foots in frozen 1 kilo bags. That is so cool, Chris. Alex, did you hear that? They've got 1 kilo bags of chicken foots in Norwich at the Thai store. Eat and get ready for work tomorrow. Always a pleasure. Take care, brother Alex. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Thank you for chatting for a little while, letting us know you're doing okay. We appreciate it. I hope your daughter stopped by. Grab you a bite. Get ready for work tomorrow. It's going to be cold outside unless you're inside. You got a cool beard. Thank you, Mohammed. Sorry, Steve, I didn't realize what's your question. Hell no, too much foots. Ooh, come on, Alex. 2.2035, I think, Joe. Isn't it like that? 2.2035, blah, blah, blah pounds. Outside all damn day. That's got to suck. I did that before, I know. We worked outside in a chemical farm. It was Merck Chemicals. And it was cold. Chris, I've forgotten now. But I have subscribed to your channel. Yes, he did. Hopefully my wife did too. Because I remember it's like, what, Chris J. Maddie 01, I think. So I'm going to try to find it. Always a pleasure, Steve. As is with you, Alex. I'm glad that time heals all wounds, brother. Take care of yourself. You know where we are. If you ever need to bend an ear. What trip are you going to do? I just subscribed. Thank you, Mohammed. We're going to the Philippines for probably 6 months right now. My wife is from the Philippines. So next month, we're planning on moving to the Philippines, and then we're probably going to go 6 months here, 6 months there. Philippines, let's go. Look at Joe. I don't know why he is so eager to go to the Philippines. Yes, it is, Mohammed. I'm retired, so I can go where I want, when I want. Grumpy said I have a spot on the couch. I don't know. We'll have some kind of arrangement. It depends on whether you're there by yourself or you have company. You might want to have your own place down the road if you got company. We want live in the Philippines. What time is it there, Jess? We will do lives and we will do videos because it's beautiful, just like Brazil. We all know why, don't we, Joe? Your secret's out, Joe. Yeah, I don't think you're going to want to be doing the couch thing if you're with company. But I'm sure there's plenty of places nearby. Chris says, don't fly using American Airlines, otherwise you'll end up in South Africa or even worse, Atlanta. Actually, that's where we'll be flying out of, Chris, is Atlanta. What I have can't be taught, fellas. You're so right. Comes with experience. Yeah, I want to go to Brazil, but I couldn't open a GoFundMe account. There you go. It's hard, Mohammed. Chris Hansen, we need to talk. All right, buddy. Are you still doing what do you call those documentaries, Chris? What would you like to talk about, buddy? Yeah, the local field. If you come to Morocco, you're welcome. Thank you, Mohammed. I would love to visit Morocco. I would love to visit Monaco. Steve, life is short, man. It's a lot shorter for him. Yes, sir. What do you want to talk about, Chris? I love your shows, by the way. Especially what was it when you did what is it? To Catch a Predator? I like those. Exactly. Use American Airlines from Atlanta. Guaranteed you'll end up back in Atlanta. Well, I will not fly on American, Chris. It's either going to be Turkish Airlines or Delta Airlines, probably. Or maybe Eva. Maybe Eva. Come visit Albuquerque. You're from Albuquerque? That is so cool. I've been through there so many times. I love Albuquerque. You guys have awesome food, man. Oh my God, Joe. Don't read that one. I would block that one, Joe. You are my brother. Don't frickin' fall for it, Joe. It's a trick. What's wrong with Singapore? Too expensive. Way too expensive, Chris. Wow. Turkish Airlines is really inexpensive, and you get a long layover in, what's the name of that place? Uh, Istanbul. You get like an 8 or 10 hour layover to relax. Joe, don't do it, buddy. It's a setup. I'm telling you. If he wants to be your brother, he's fixing to put the womp on you. There you go, Mohammed. Come to Brazil. We still got 15 people in here, guys, after 1 hour. Isn't that amazing? Even with all of Steve's negativity, we have still managed to. Steve, Joe, if Steve's trying to say something nice to you, he's buttering you up for something bad. Me and Joe are top Smurfs. No, Joe is top Smurf and you're top butthole Smurf. There's a difference. There is a difference. Joe, don't believe a word, bro. Thanks, Jess. I wish if I can, it's money problem. I'm in Africa. Yeah, I know. It's kind of tough, isn't it? Believe it, Joe. Steve is bad news. Now, Papa Smurf Grumpy, marching on together. Go Leeds! You'll never walk alone. I guess so, Chris. It said Chris Hansen, so it's got to be him, right? It couldn't be a fake Chris Hansen, could it? Joe Papa is jealous of our broadcast. Right, Steve. I am so jealous. I know what's coming. Whenever Steve says something nice, he's fixing to pull some shit on you, buddy. Steve's kind of like me. He'll start off with something nice to suck you in. And then once he has you, he's going to put the beat down on you. Because that's the kind of butthole he is. Will you be live streaming on holiday? You mean when we're overseas, Chris? Yes, we will. Probably not as many because we'll be going out doing videos of the beautiful beaches and the surroundings. As you know, it's a tropical country. That only applies to the American butthole. Oh, man, I'm going to tell you that brother Steve. He is a special kind of asshole. And that's why I love him. When you say holiday, Chris, do you mean when we're going overseas? I don't really call it on holiday because we're actually going to be living there for half the year and living here the other half. Yeah. We will be doing some live streams, not as many. We got to fix the time though, Chris, because you're 8 hours behind the Philippines and you're 5 hours ahead of us. So we got to figure out a time to actually do a live where you guys can make it. Because Steve said, I think, what, around 11 or 12 o'clock, or 10 to 12, I think. So that would be 6 to 8 p.m. in the Philippines. Wow, 27. Man, you guys are killing it today. Thank you guys so much. Anybody that's new, welcome to the channel. We love to just hang out and give each other a hard time. You know, sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't, Chris. I don't know what your schedule is. Are you still doing the military thing or not? It's like sometimes they notify me and sometimes they don't. You know, but a lot of folks, you know, for us to be able to keep the same schedule in the Philippines, we would actually have to come on at like between 6 and 7 in the morning. Me and Mrs. Grumpy have sorted it, Papa. So keep your butthole out. Oh, you come close again, Steve. Holy smokes. Yeah, you're right, Joe. The 8-hour difference makes things rough, but not impossible. It depends on how important something is, Joe. You know? If it's important enough, you can damn sure find a way. Okay, I'm not in military anymore. I drive a forklift for a pallet making company, okay? What is your schedule, Chris? From like 8 to 4? I've spoken with the organ grinder, not the monkey. Oh, woo! Oh, you see what I mean, Joe? He'll set you up and then pow, right in the kisser. That frickin' brother's butthole Steve, buddy, he don't play. I work 2 p.m. to 2200 Monday through Friday. Holy crap, Chris. 2 to 10? Well, I guess the good thing is you're off in the mornings if you need to take care of any business. So I guess that's what we used to call second shift, I think, Chris. First shift was like 8 to 4. Then second shift was 4 to 12. And then third 12 to 8. Yeah, you know Steve at this point. Joe lets me play, Papa. Oh, okay. Yep, every day I get a lie in. I don't know what that means, Chris. I get a lie in. Steve and Taylor are still my guys. Yeah, but one of them's so busy right now, he don't have time for us. I wish him the best. I hope he's able to make it back. I think, who was it? Mick was talking to him today on our back channel that you and Steve can't get into for whatever reason. You won't get into it, but Steve can't because I don't think he's smart enough to get into WhatsApp. Mr. Harris says, sexy AF. I don't see anything wrong with that. So hopefully we got it posted. Thank you, Mr. Hare. We appreciate that. Yes, Joe and you, my guy. Say no more. Yes, please. Just stick with that. Joe and you, my guy. Me and Joe have our own private time. I love it. Nothing wrong with private time. Too damn funny. It's a term used to describe not having to get out of bed early. Nice. So you can say, I've nothing to do all morning, so I can have a lie in. All right. See, once again, two common people separated by a common language. A lie in. You know, I have a lie in every day, Chris. After what, 40 some years, I like to have a lie in now. We went to bed at, oh my God, I think it was what, 3:30 or 4 this morning, watching that damn Tulsa King. Yep, I have nothing to do all morning, so I have a lie in too, Chris. I like that term. You're one big lie. Oh, man, you know, eventually, Steve, your close calls are going to add up into like one big hit someday. Common, speak for yourself. I'm upper class. Not like them sheep shagging Welsh. Steve, he's talking about you, buddy. Sheep shagging Welsh. My favorite Welsh butthole. What big hit. I said all your close calls, Steve, are going to end up being one big hit one day. It's like you're going to get all them close ones together and pow! You're going to smack me right in my feeling. Do you know how to find out what class you are? Not for sure what you mean, Chris. Over here, it goes by how much money you make. I'm thinking you have a different definition. But you like me to slap your bottom. Ah, you damn right, buddy. Slap away. That's right. You from that special tribe, aren't you, Steve? You're Indian. You're from the Slapaho tribe, right? Chris, is it okay to date your second cousin? I'm asking for a friend. Yes, Chris. I believe in just about all states, second cousins are legal. Some states, first cousins are legal. But I don't know of any states that I know of that you can't date your second cousin. I'm pretty sure all states. You are a Welsh sheep shagging slapaho. Yes, you are so welcome, Chris. Glad I could help, brother. And even if it's you, I don't care. That's your business, your world. You do what you do. First cousin, second cousin, it's your world, brother. If you guys are close and care for each other, rock and roll, baby. Nobody's business but you two. Oh, we can't say that, Chris. Where you'll find the words lower, middle, or upper. But you'll need the sunlight to see it, so I just doing it in public. Oh, you're going to find out what class you are real quick that way, Chris. If you roll back your stuff, low, middle, or upper, in public, you're going to be in the low, middle, or upper class. What do you guys call the jail in England? Not the Bobby. The clink, maybe? We call it the clink here. Yes. Steve is a Welsh sheep shagging slapaho. And Joe has Native American roots as well. Hello, Annalise. How are you? The gallows. No, not that kind of jail. Joe, you big dummy. Police custody? But don't you have a weird name for the jail in England, Chris? I know you call cops bobbies, I think, from what I've seen. Uh, like, we got so many different names. Yeah, the brig and meat and two veg. We call it the hooskow, the jail. We got so many different names. British jail. You are so right, Joe. British. You see, Joe, it's the butthole who calls you, not me. It's the butthole in you is what you meant to say, Steve. Everything smells pee and dropped soup in London. Yeah, we call it the clink. Okay, see, I knew you had a, whatever they call that thing, name. The clink, yeah, because that's what it does when you walk in and they close the door, right? Soap or soup? I think soup. Depends. I don't know. Do they do the soap thing in England, Joe? Country life. Hi, I love it when you guys go live. You guys are the best. Thank you, country. Aren't you the guys from Florida, if I'm not mistaken? I can't remember. There's so many folks, guys. Where are you from, country? Everyone does the soap thing in prison. Oh, there you go. Hashtag my buddy bend over. Misery. All right. You know, I used to drive for a trucking company in Misery country. In what was the name of that little suburb on the northwest side of St. Louis? Kirkland. Kirkland? Something like that. Uh, Hogan. I drove for Hogan Trucking Company country up there, and my home base was up there in Kirkland, I believe is the name of it. The word came from the sound of the keys in the old cell locks. Now, Papa, that doesn't mean you can go get locked up for the soap. Yeah, but it was a thought, Steve. Maybe if I go to the store and I steal some soap, they'll lock me up in the clink. Then I can just go in there and throw them on the floor and see what happens. Talk about the first thing that comes up. 28 likes today. Man, you guys are awesome. Sound of the keys in the old cell locks. That is so cool, Chris. Boy, you really know your stuff, buddy. You will probably get one in the clink. Woo, I love it. Man, I'm telling you, if I ever have a bad day, I'm going to come in here and do a live just so I can come in here and get abused by my Welsh sheep shagging slap-a-hoe butthole buddy. All right, now, in America, what's the difference between jail, penitentiary, or correctional? All right, Chris, jail is where you usually go. That's like the county lockup while you're waiting trial or sentencing or whatever. Now, penitentiary or correctional institution are basically one and the same. It might just be a different name in a different state. But that is where you go to do your time. That's usually where all the hardcore people are, all your murderers, rapists. Probably shouldn't say that word on here. All your hardened criminals usually go to what we call the pen or the correctional institution. Right. Jail holds everyone before sentencing. Yep. Correctional is where collar criminal go. Prison is hardened. Yep. Joe, pass me the soap. Don't drop it, Joe. You know that damn Steve. Of course, you don't even have to drop this soap, and Steve would probably go to hashtag bend over. Yeah, what scent? Lavender or vanilla? No, I think he'd rather have the soap of, what is that? Cream of some young boy? You know what I like, Joe. Yeah, mine smells of smoked meat. There you go. That is funny. And all things man. That's exactly what Steve likes. Welsh sheep shagging slap-a-hoe man. All right, because in UK you're arrested and taken to a police investigation center, not police station, then you'll be questioned and charged. You'll then be kept there until court. Then the court will send you to prison. Yep, it's basically the same thing here, except for our judges don't wear them goofy wigs, Chris. That's one of the main differences in our system. Our judges don't have them goofy white wigs. Our judges are just goofy on their own. I think normally here, Chris, anybody that's doing like less than 1 or 2 years will go to jail, and all the people with multiple years or hardened criminals will go to the penitentiary or prison. You mean altogether, Joe? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Steve says the only thing with our courtrooms, the judges are too damn soft. Really? With bail murderers can get back on the streets. Yeah, especially up your way, Joe. There are plenty of rich people that can stay out of jail until sentencing. Yep. Yeah, you can just about buy your way out of anything. Joe, have you seen Tulsa King yet? Or Landman? What is this? Rear are plenty of. Oh, there. Are plenty of. Yeah, stay out of jail until sentencing. But you can be held in prison on remand, not sentenced yet, for months, if not years, before a court can sentence. Holy crap. Yeah. Especially up there in good old New York City. We are in the middle of the second season right now. I was shocked about that movie. Dee recommended it. I think somebody else, maybe the Welsh sheep shagging butthole slapaho. Uh, but I was shocked. I didn't think Sylvester Stallone could act. I really didn't. The only thing I thought he knew how to do was, "You, Adrian!" Stallone, same thing. I didn't think he had it in him, Joe. Have you seen Landman yet? Anybody that hasn't seen Landman, you got to watch it. You can learn all of the sarcasm that Americans have. Here, the courts were closed during UK lockdown, so there's still a backlog of cases waiting for sentence. Holy crap, Chris. You mean they just left everybody in lockup for 2, 3, 4 years waiting trial? That was COVID for us too. Wow. Yeah, because all the guilty ones got out of jail with no bail. Look at them buttholes in New York, Joe. Yeah, guilty folks have money usually, unless they're dumb. Also here, if at court you could be lucky to get bail, but it's free here? Really? How about that? Cashless bail. Now, Chris, people that they let out, do they have ankle monitors there where they can't leave their homes like they do here? If they're a bad enough criminal, when you get back home, Papa, we should all descend on you, get tents, pitch up, and have a right good get together. You know what, Steve? That would be all right if we all figured out a place to go, maybe somewhere up in the mountains. Thank you for asking that, Grumpy. Yeah, okay. I've been curious about ankle monitors. Oh, you want one, Joe? That's a stupid question, Joe. Are you invited? Come on, dude. I don't know. Maybe you and your significant other would be invited. We got to find some place to go. Like maybe up in the what do you call them damn mountains? Smoky Mountains? You Joe wouldn't be the same without you. Oh, shish. Dadgummit, I'm starting to miss my Jesse Waters. So let's see. We got 11 folks in here. I am going to turn on my Jesse Waters. If I can't listen to it, at least, or what? Yeah, listen to it. At least I can watch it. There we go. Newscomb offers no solutions for the fires. Some do, but if you're sentenced to, say, 2 years, you'll only do 1 year in the prison. So when you get out, they are on license. There are conditions that, if broke, you can be recalled back to prison. We call that, what do they call it, Joe? Yeah, ankle bracelet. You're on probation, Chris, is what they call it here. If you're released early before your sentence, you'll serve out the rest of your time on probation, which means you're released, but you're still a prisoner. And if you commit any more crimes, they will carry you back in and you will serve the remainder of your sentence and then be subject to any other penalties for another crime that you committed. My best employees I ever had were the fellows on work release. They were so happy to have a job and be a part of society again. Wow, really? Sometimes, Joe, sometimes not. Because most people, once you've got that behind you, nobody will ever hire you for any decent job again. Out of the damn door. Little butthole. All right, where are we? I manage people from the ages of 17 to 92. Okay, so same thing, probation. Damn, that's why I'm still working at this time. How long will you work, Brother Steve? Early to mid 60s? What is considered retirement age in England? Probation. Okay, so 67. Holy crap, dude. So basically it's work till you drop. But also a life in prison doesn't necessarily mean life. Yeah, here in America it usually means like 20 to 30 years, Chris. Unless they say life without the possibility of parole. So they have to stipulate. If they say life, it can be anywhere from 20 to 30 years. I will put it to you this way. My union job hires ex-cons. You can make almost $60 an hour right now after your apprenticeship. We hire ex-cons. Well, everybody needs a second chance. Everybody needs a break, especially those coming out of the system, because the recidivism rate is very high, Joe. As long as it isn't murder or theft, we accept you all. Nice. I love it. But a lot of people don't want to work. So true. Exactly. Even when given the chance, they'd rather be criminals. Criminals and non-criminals are lazy alike. That is so true. Gray Man, do you play video games? Not anymore, Gray. I've got I think a PS2 that I used to play and a PS1 maybe, where I played Mario Brothers and Mario Kart and Big Game Hunter and what was that? Call of Duty 1, I think. The Bridget Vermagen. Why did you stop? Uh, I don't know. I guess I just got tired of being up till 3 or 4 in the morning playing games. Not only that, but I'm not buying a PS5 or 6 or an Xbox at $500 because I'm cheap. If someone commits murder, you'll be giving a mandatory life sentence. You'll get a certain amount of years, but that doesn't mean you're free after that time. It's up to the parole board to decide. Pretty much the same here, Chris. He got married. That's funny, Steve. That's a good one. You will then be on probation for the rest of your life. Yep, that sounds about right, buddy. If you so much as cross the street outside of the crosswalks, they'll lock you up and you'll finish the rest of your sentence. Gray Man made me laugh. That's right. Mission accomplished. At Joe Waters, pocket pool. I love it. That is our mission, isn't it, Gray Man? To make everyone laugh every day. To spread peace and joy throughout the world. Two ball corner pocket, baby. That is why we're here. That's right. So no matter what kind of day you had, you can always come in here, relax, let your hair down, put on your suspenders and stockings, and get abused by a Welsh butthole slap-a-hoe sheep shagger. There's only about 50 people in the UK have whole life tariff, what you call life without the possibility of parole. Wow, only 50? What hair, butthole? Oh, shit. That damn Steve, boy. Ain't you got some work to do? I don't know why they locked that one up, Joe. I don't see anything wrong with asshats, but not American idiots. That frickin' Steve. What hair, butthole? People across the pond do it right. Somewhat. Do you have hair in your special place? Depends which special place, DW. But yeah, I got most of my special places. How about you? Do you? Get people, for whatever reason, people in America get so angry. We choose GUNS over words. You are so right. People don't have any respect for life anymore. Yep, I got this kind of hair in my special place, DW. Jaywalking is not a crime in the UK, really. I'm vacuuming bloody schools still, Papa. That's what I mean. You need to concentrate on what the hell you're doing and don't be worried about what kind of non-slap-a-hoe sheep shagging Welsh stuff I'm doing. Vac the bloody schools. Steve, don't you do that? Huh? Which part? The Welsh, the sheep shagging, the slap-a-hoe? I thought he was the boss. Wow, that's unusual, Chris. Uh, Now, here it's a minor crime in the United States, and it's not really enforced anymore, but they can if they really want to be buttholes. You want your little gingivitis, little ginger getting chest pain from vax. Nope. Nobody wants that. I am not getting chest pain from vax. I am a pureblood. Ain't nobody making me do what I don't want to do. Period. They can take their crap and peddle it and lie all they want. Hell no, I won't go. Yep. My job in the government tried to make it mandatory. Until I fought them. I didn't fight them tooth and nail, but I told them I'm not doing it. And I told them if you don't like it, you can either try to make me take it and then I'll retire. So go for what you know. Yep, F you all. That's right. This is America. You can't tell me I have to have a shot to work. That is right. Joe says I won. This is America. Oops. I didn't show up for 2 weeks. I have money in the bank. Don't F with me. Papa, has my carrier pigeons arrived yet? I don't live paycheck to paycheck. Me either. Uh, we save money every month in the bank, and I'm fixing to get a $1,200 a month pay raise with Social Security. I have the options to be like, uh, shut the F up. You're right. I don't know, Steve. There's some birds here on the porch. I thought they were quail, but it might be carrier pigeons, Steve. Did you send me a nasty gram or like an OnlyFans invitation? What was it? I'm trying to think, guys. I think we got 10 minutes left, unless the butthole's got something up his sleeve. Joe, I want a job with you. Damn right, Steve. Money doesn't matter at the end of the day. And it also does. I'm happy, healthy, and successful. I don't need my millions in the bank. Me either. The only place it's illegal to walk or cross, yeah, is motorways or interstate. Correct. You are not allowed to cross or hitchhike on motorways or the interstate. Steve, I will gladly teach you, not teach. Sorry, I can help your bottom line. Oh, I bet you would help his bottom line. I don't know about the line part, but you would help his bottom. Yeah, 50, 60 bucks an hour, that union stuff, buddy. Only thing scares me now is the unions. Oh, you're welcome, Steve. I know you were thinking it, so I give me that bottom. Uh, I'm worried because some of the union pensions went broke, Joe. That's scary. I was once in charge of 37 stores for Outback up and down the East Coast. Wow. Y'all need to get to know me. Yep, you're right. And that's the bottom line. Woo! Do you ever plan on coming to the UK? If so, I'd love to show you London. Really, Chris? I've heard so many bad things about London. I really want to come to Liverpool. I want to go up there where the Welsh sheep shaggers are. I don't really want to go see those rocks. That doesn't impress me. Maybe if they could transport me in time, I would. If it was like a, what do you call it, a time travel, I would go to your standing rocks, but I don't want to drive for an hour just to see a bunch of rocks standing out in the middle of nowhere. What rocks? What's the name of it? Uh, what the hell's the name of them rocks standing out in the middle of nowhere? Stonehenge. I didn't mean rocks. I meant stones. Yeah, that's it. Not rocks, stones. I don't want to see a bunch of stupid stones standing up out in the middle of nowhere and have to drive 1 hour each way to go see it. Unless they're going to transport me in time, I am not interested. Did you really? Oh my God, my wife fell asleep. She took a nap. She made me do all this without her insistence.
Hi, everybody.
Grumpy, I am rambling and also being honest, but it's late for me, so I need to bow out before sleepiness has me acting too silly. That's all right, Joe. We're fixing to leave here in about 7 minutes.
No, 9 minutes.
Or 9 minutes if some butthole don't intercede. Somebody says, hello, Mrs. Grumpy.
Hello.
Marching on together.
We are marching on together. Go
Who leads? Joe says, I can wait 9 more minutes. Oh, baby, be careful. You big dummy. You didn't see them things sitting there? Oh, you got it too close. They can't see you.
Huh?
You got it too close. They can't see you. If Steve's here, see, I'm all the way over and it's still kinda. Yeah, there you go. She was in there taking a nap while I'm in here working.
I'm so sleepy.
Steve's only here in mind, not in body. He's backing the carpet. Matter of fact, he's just now getting ready to get off work at 1:30 in the morning.
Overtime, good money.
It's been too long since we've been able to have conversations without trolls. You were so right, Joe.
Good.
I think there was one popped in here earlier and then popped in and popped out. You know, they say the same things. You can tell. I took a step back to respect the community. Thank you, brother. That's what it's all about. Whatever's best for everyone as a whole. Because eventually, they'll tire of their silliness and move on. You want wrench back? Are you sure? Be careful what you wish for.
Oh.
Joe. He says, I'm ready. Not a chance, Papa. Been talking too long, butthole. Well, I mean, that's every other day, Steve. So you got like, I don't know, 5 to 7 minutes, and then maybe I'll get to watch some of my Jesse Waters.
Don't spend too much your money. That's why Steve doing overtime.
Yes, I won't respond to AJ or any silliness. I've ended animosity. Like I told you, brother, you just click them 3 dots up there and you block them on your phone. Then you don't have to worry about it anymore. Don't feed the fire. Don't frickin' lower yourself to their level. I doubt that, Joe. I really do. Steve says, no, Joe, balls to them. And I disagree with you that we've handled all this as adults. Because they come in there the other day giving Steve shit. You haven't handled nothing, Joe. It may calm down for a little while.
I'm gonna show up with different name.
But it'll be back.
We just hide them.
I won't let them ever get to me to that point again. Like I said, there's 3 little dots up there. You click them and you hit them block on your phone. And you never have to deal with them again, dude. Come on, man. This shit, it's not rocket science, man. If you can be a frickin' HVAC man or a sheet metal man, you ought to be able to hit 3 dots and hit block and say good night, Gracie. You know? We can wait on the wrench again. I'm just saying I agree. Yeah. We'll get you popped back on there. You fed right into them boys' freaking game, buddy. I mean, they suckered you hook, line, and sinker, dude. See? Steve will deal with them. Didn't you? You dealt with them the other day, didn't you, Steve? Coming in here once again, insulting Steve's mom. And what happened? You know your faults. Well, that's good. We all should. Recognizing your faults is one deal. Actually, fixing them is another. Trust me, I know. Yeah. Well, they say the first part of healing is acceptance, right? Bang! They were gone, baby. Just like what you do to me, Steve. Bang! Right by the old ticker. I would very much like the wrench again because I've proved I can rise above. All right, buddy, we got you. As soon as we get back in there, we will get you thrown back on the throne. Back with, what is that, butthole number 1? Who's butthole 1 and who's butthole 2? I don't remember. I may have let them get me upset, but I was still a adult. I don't think my messages are getting through. They are, Chris. Did I miss something, buddy? I second that, Papa. Oh, see, Joe? Now Steve is number 1 butthole.
Steve number 1, Joe number 2. Like that? Alex.
That's what he said. What did Chris say? Yeah, I don't know if there was a problem or what, Chris, but I haven't seen a message in a while until now. But they are now, brother. Joe has to work his way back out. Steve, you can keep top spot.
Steve will stay number 1, huh?
I love it. Top Smurf. You are freaking hilarious, buddy. You didn't get your whole name, though. It's Top Well Sheep Shagging Butthole Slapaho Smurf.
Huh?
Huh? He just said Top Smurf. It's not Top Smurf. It's Welsh Sheep Shagging Butthole.
What's with the coffee?
That dumbass cat. Coffee? What coffee?
There's a coffee box.
No, it isn't. That's our mood box.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Steve can be Top Smurf for about one more minute. Oh, shit! Dadgummit, baby.
Steve, don't spend your overtime money.
If I'm here for 15 minutes, so are you, Papa Butthole. Dadgummit. Thank you for the donation, and screw you for costing me 15 minutes.
Steve, keep sending.
I know.
Hard-earned money, hard-earned
That's
overtime.
what I'm saying. He's working overtime and throwing his money at this old American butthole. I'm retired, dude. I would like to have my wrench back, but let the other mods keep doing what they are doing. Yeah. Steve, you do realize I dropped my wrench on purpose, right? Don't let all your secrets out, Joe. Yes, Joe, I did. I might have mentioned it. I don't remember. What is that, Mr. Wonderful?
We TikTok might sell to Musk.
Wouldn't that be awesome? He'll end up being a trillionaire. Wow, did you guys see the news? TikTok might sell to Elon Musk.
It's Musk. It's better Musk. Because he...
Can you imagine? That'll send that sucker to the moon.
Free speech.
He's already the richest guy in the world. Yes, Joe, you can come back as number 2. Oh, that damn butthole Steve, baby. He ain't giving his spot on the top of the hill.
That's right.
He's like, hell no, I won't go. Shit, 15 more minutes, baby. Ain't you getting ready to go home, Steve?
Is it snowing?
I don't know. Is it snowing in Wales, Steve?
Oh, it's
On the 19th before Trump takes the... There you go. That's a plan.
Yeah. When is that? What day is that?
The 20th. I think it's Monday, isn't it?
Oh, nice. And we will live.
Yeah. Steve can keep his spot. No, Papa. No what? It's not snowing or no whales?
Steve is not from where? Steve
Yes, he
from
is.
Leeds, Yorkshire.
I have 15 minutes more, so have you now. No, my message is
We
not
love you,
getting
Stevie.
through.
Chris?
We see you every once in a while, Chris. I don't know what's going on. Not snowing. Okay, so it's not snowing in Wales.
No, in Leeds.
Same thing. Leeds, Wales,
I think it's there.
they're all sheep shaggers. Steve says, I love you. Yeah, I can tell. You frickin' butthole. So now it's what, 2 hours and 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, we love you too. Butthole.
Butthole, butthole, butthole.
We love you too. Butthole Steve. My favorite Welsh sheep shagger. From the Slapaho tribe. My favorite sheep shagger. Oh, Stevie boy is a wanker. Number 2 Smurf. Boy, I love that shit.
Joe is number 2.
The 19th, baby. We got to try to remember that.
That's Sunday.
I believe so. I can't check my thing. Number 2 Smurf. What was it before? Everybody called him the favorite.
Now Steve is the favorite.
Just
Our
a bunch
favorite.
of jealous haters. Now, our buddy, Van Hammer, sheep shagging, Welsh Slapaho, number 1. Damn, dude, I forgot about Van Hammer sheep shagger. Only managed to get frickin' 28 today, baby. Likes.
Nice. Many people like.
What is that? My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. So bring back my Bonnie to me. I bet you that's some old English song, probably Welsh. Sheep shagging butthole, slap a hoe. He knows. He always starting shit. I don't need to be number 2 or number 1. That's right. I have been here as a friend for Scott and Maya since day 1 to support. That is a true statement. I don't know how the hell you ended up in here, especially being such a, what do you call that, a charter member of the Tranny Channel. And you see the way he did you. He frickin' blocked you. Now what kind of butthole is that?
Yeah. And to block the people. Why you block your, what do you call that? Your moderator, good person.
That is a good statement, Brother Joe. That is a good and true statement. Joe wants number one back. Oh, you might want to give it to him later when the shit starts again. Because now you're going to be favorite Smurf. But you handled him good the other day. I like that. No talking trash. Just frickin' booyah. Frickin' slap down from the slap-a-hoe butthole. Damn right we are. Steve has number 2. Steve is number 2. As a matter of fact, I took a Steve this morning. And it felt good. I love it. The contrarian. What the hell is Substack? Nobody remembers number 2. I remembered it. I remember it this morning. And it felt just like you. Papa wants to slap my hoe down. Woo! That's what we'll be doing here. Hopefully not this. That's my wife's favorite thing is gardening. Loves to slap a hoe. What the hell? The binder doesn't know who's leading the party, baby. Peter Ducey got her today. They said he got her good.
How many days to go?
Not very many. There you go. That's the first smart thing I've heard Bill Maher say. Parties die when they don't adapt. And this party's fixing to die in about, what, baby, 6 minutes? Hopefully old slap-a-hoe Steve. Thank you, Brother Joe. Kind and generous donation.
I want the wrench back.
I want the wrench back, but Steve is number 1. That's the best way to go, Joe. What the hell is he drinking? Is that red, white, and blue beer?
Yeah, real something. This one on his shirt. Real
Real
American
American beer? Wow, where do they get that at?
I know.
You ever heard of that, Joe? Thank you so much for your generous donation, brother. Real American beer. I got to find that.
When we gonna put Joe wrench?
19th. Before Trump.
Okay.
Steve, I just helped out. I did what I had to do, Scott. It's their fault. They are idiots. Yep. There you go, buddy.
That's right.
In a nutshell. Has anybody heard of Real American beer? I need some.
We can check that.
It's what Hulk Hogan drinks. And on TV, they're not allowed to do that, are they?
That's their channel.
But they're going to get in trouble. I don't think you're allowed to consume alcohol on TV. But then you know him.
Is Jay gonna get in trouble? You. So, who people Steve na lang in
That's
talking?
yeah.
Where is Chris?
Chris says he's busy.
No, rather Chris.
Oh, Chris is having problems. I think his internet's messed up. You
He,
still there, Chris?
he just
Joe and me are joint number one from the 19th. Steve, Joe, 2025. As long as you don't put them initials in there, Steve, we're good. There ain't going to be no initials in 2025.
special. We're getting closer. We're going home.
Yep, we're getting closer. We're going to try to drive 2 hours tomorrow
Check it out.
to do my Social Security. I admit I let them affect me way too much, but I also told them about themselves, right? Just ignoring doesn't always work. It does for me when I block their asses. Those dudes need to understand why they are lame and don't get laid.
That's right.
All right, guys, I think we got 2 minutes left. Joe purchased a ticket to the wrench. 2 hours bloody hell. You traveling to UK.
We're traveling to UK when it's not cold.
Yeah, I damn sure won't be in the winter, buddy.
Yeah, I don't like cold.
Hell, who knows? Maybe when we come back this way,
Yeah.
if we come back through,
We can find a good ticket.
through Turkey, we'll have a layover there and go to bloody old England, to Liverpool and Wales. Philippines 2025.
That's right.
Then we gotta. Did you get Chris's channel, baby?
Yeah, that's his channel there, the one he's using. That's him. He just one uploaded.
Right. That's why I got to find it.
Yeah, he uploaded. He's talking about the 50
F Wales, it's Leeds, butthole. Okay.
Wrong turn.
All right. So is it Wales Leeds or Leeds Wales?
How far the Liverpool to Leeds?
How far is Liverpool away from Leeds, Steve?
If we go to Steve, gonna get day off.
Hey, stud muffin. The blue part of the American flag is called a canton, I'm pretty sure. That's interesting. A canton? I don't remember that. About 1.5 hours. Okay. 90 minutes.
Oh, not bad.
Now, is that a muffin? Is that on foot through all the sheep, what do you call them where they're grazing? Through all the sheep pastures? 1.5 hours? He meant the Union. Oh, okay. That sounds right. It's like called a canton. Union. He meant the Union, not Canton. But I knew what he meant. It can either be Canton or Union, I think.
Why she wants to eat? Then later
She also don't want to come to the door.
Yeah. Then later.
We let her in this damn late, and then she ain't going to want to go out till 3 in the morning. All right, guys. I think time has expired. So, Butthole Steve is fixing to head home. And we are going to call her tonight. We got to take a 2-hour tour tomorrow to try to go get my Social Security. He says, damn it, I mean crap. Leave the cat alone, butthole. Steve is so worried about that cat. I love it. No, she pisses me off. I can't stand that aggravating cat, Steve. All right, guys, we're going to say goodnight.
Yeah, we're going early tomorrow. drive 2 hours, right?
Yep. We're going on a 3-hour tour. Enjoy my tax dollars, Grumpy. You know. What? 1KIR. Oh, one kid. You know it, brother.
Good.
No, we don't use them in here anymore, Muffin.
You piss us off, but we put up with you, butthole.
Or the other mods. Oh, why? He's not in the channel anymore, buddy. I think he started his own.
Yeah, they have own channel.
Hello, Milton. De onde grava?
Oh.
All right, guys. Is it time? All right, guys. We're going to say goodnight. Thank you for everyone who popped in. Thank you to Jess and Joe.
See you on Monday.
And Butthole Sheep Shagging Welshman.
Drive safely home, Stevie.
Hope Chris is making good money. And Mickey. We saw Mickey earlier. He had to go to bed, didn't he?
Yeah.
Alex. James, we miss you.
Dean.
Shih Tzu not. Dean, you're a butthole, but you're still all right. So, you mean Wednesday, right, Mrs. Grumpy? What did you say?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what she means. What did she say? Got to be here next live. You do, stud. I have to catch up. You're right, buddy.
Hi, Milton. See you next time. Come back on Wednesday.
Oh, you're in Brazil. Wow, we've had 3 people from Brazil today, Milton. That is so cool. Anyway, we're going to say goodnight. Love y'all. Hearts to everybody. Love and appreciate all you guys, and thank you for spending time from one butthole to another. That's for you, Steve. Want to give a shout out to, what was that noise?
I release a gas.
You released the gas. Shout out to all of our military people serving around the world. We love you and we appreciate you. Thank you for serving your countries, wherever that might be, to protect our freedoms, our life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Shout out to Stud Muffin, Night Mr. and Mrs. G, marching on together. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Muffin says, see ya, love y'all. Shout out to me, LOL. Shout outs to everybody. Thank you to our military for protecting our freedoms and our way of life. Protecting and defending our Constitution. He cursed, a bad guy. Thank you to all of our veterans who serve to protect our rights and our freedoms and all of our wonderful freedoms and amendments. And lastly, but not least, thank you to all of the veterans who sacrificed and lost their lives in defense of our country, our freedoms, our Constitution. And we love each and every one of you guys. Take care. See you. Bye.
Bye. See you on Wednesday, everybody.
We are marching
Take
on
care.
together. Go Liverpool.
Go Leeds!